bugging. Klay Thompson over Manu Ginobili. I'm sorry.
He won a gold medal for his country.
That's great. That's phenomenal, brother.
No. Fuck that.
That's phenomenal, brother.
He literally won a gold medal. You know he beat that 2004 team, right?
That's cool. You thought that moved the needle?
Previously on Ready to Die.
I didn't know it was going that deep, but I think Westbrook is a top 3 point guard of all time.
You see, you got your hand in the first half.
I'm a Thunder fan. I love Russell Westbrook. That's not a true statement.
That's not it. I'm gonna need you to explain.
He's top 10. Maybe
top
even
10
top.
point guard.
Yeah,
maybe
top like
nigga,
7.
he's definitely top 5.
Top 5 point guard of all time.
He's definitely top 5, but I'm thinking he's top 3 too.
I don't think he's top 3.
Because
explain.
Here's who you got, right? Magic, obviously number 1. Curry, number 2.
Obviously number 1.
I think it's kind of interchangeable at this point. You feel me? But I just feel like it's when we talk about the greatest person who ever played point guard versus the greatest point guard ever. The greatest point guard ever is Magic Johnson. Okay. But the best overall player who played point guard is Steph Curry. That's how I feel.
I'm not going to hold you. I don't even think Magic Johnson is the greatest point guard ever when you put it like that.
You are on crack. Because
no, wait. Are you? No,
I promise. Please do not say no fucking old ass nigga John Stockton.
No, not. I know he gonna say something that's still.
CP. You about to say CP?
Yeah, he finna say CP. He finna say CP.
I think Chris Paul's the perfect point guard, bro.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So yeah. Nah, you
on thin ice, brother. That's
you're on heroin, bro.
If you don't put it like that, Chris Paul is the best. Like, cause he could shoot, he could defend. When he was younger, he can't really defend now because he's old. And he don't got no hamstrings, but he can shoot, he can defend, he can pass. He runs the offense perfectly. Like, I think when you Google the word point guard, it should be like a picture of Chris Paul. It should be like the first thing that pop up because he's literally everything you want.
But he's not the greatest. He is literally probably the best representation of what a point guard.
That's what you said for Magic when you were talking about Magic.
No, I said
that's how I took it.
I said he's the greatest point guard ever versus the best player who's ever played at the point guard position.
I do.
CP does not fall in any of those. Like,
I think he's the greatest.
Here's the thing. I'm a CP fan for real.
I didn't know that.
But he's not greater than Jason Kidd. He's not greater than Steve Nash.
Steve Nash is so overrated. Oh my gosh. I did not think Steve Nash is that good. Like, I mean, he's obviously Hall of Fame, but as good, he's not as good as everybody say he is. I do not think so.
He's not greater than John Stockton. He's not greater than John Stockton. You gonna put him over John Stockton?
I put Chris Paul over John Stockton. Okay, that's me.
John Stockton, he just had a whole bunch of stats.
That nigga had Karl Malone, bro. When I be looking at real highlights, and granted, there are highlights. I be trying to look at full games of John Stockton. And the way I just be seeing this nigga just give it to like pass the ball to Malone, and Malone just do the way he's not. I don't know, bro. He not playmaking the way I was expecting. Like, it's just like, all right, bro. He just dumping it all.
He was a dog on defense though, because he had all those skills.
Let me ask you a question. Have you ever thought about it like, well, Karl Malone had John Stockton?
No, I never thought of it like.
But why not?
Because when I look at it, like when I look at the film, and I'm trying my best not to like just totally rely on the film because his stats are amazing and he had a quote unquote amazing career, even though he didn't win much. But it's just like it's literally just like you and me at the reg when I just passed it down low and you just did a little fake and just went up. Like it wasn't one of these transition ass passes I just wasn't seeing this man going fast break crazy from an eye test standpoint, I'm just gonna choose Chris Paul. Me personally,
I just feel like that's unfair.
I know it's unfair.
When you have a point guard, like I'm not gonna lie, there has never been like a really truly successful person who played the pure point guard without like a truly successful like person to pass it to. Like, bro, if you like
Chris Paul,
bro, that nigga had David West, Blake Griffin,
Lobson.
David West was. I mean, David West was good, but when you talk about like, well, I guess when you're talking about like super dominant, like Magic had like Hall of Famers he was passing it to. Stockton had Karl Malone. Chris Paul had David West. By comparison,
that's what I'm saying though. You can literally flip it and say, well, Kareem had Magic, Karl Malone had. Like, why does it always have to be like these point guards had this person? Like, you do realize they would have to get the ball in order for them to score. But at the same time, the way the perfect placement of where the ball should be, like that's why it's called an assist. It's not like, all right, I pass it to you and you do some like fancy ass like move to like. Sometimes that's how it gets set up. But I'm not gonna lie, like the passing, the support that Magic, John Stockton was giving them niggas, bro. Like not everybody could do that. If everybody did that, then Kareem would have won more championships with the point guard that he had before, Norm Nixon. But he didn't.
I get what you're saying. He's not a bad player. I'm just saying that I'm putting Chris Paul over him. Okay.
So Chris Paul over who? Westbrook or John Stockton?
John Stockton.
Nah, you're bugging.
I know.
You're bugging. But I get you. I
said what I said though.
Like I said, we weren't even talking. We're talking about Westbrook being top 3.
Yeah, that's you.
He's number 3. He's number 3. Make an argument against.
Like, he's arguably top 5. Like if somebody has him top 5, I wouldn't be mad. But he's definitely top 10. He's obviously top 10. He's arguably top 5, but I don't think he's top 3. No, and I love Westbrook. I don't think he's top 3 though.
Do you think Westbrook is better than Chris Paul?
Yes.
No, I was asking Jax. Like, do you think that? Those are both your guys, so I mean, there's no bias for him.
I don't even. I think it's close, honestly. Like on some like 1A, 1B type stuff, because they bring so much like different stuff like in their play style. But I guess I had to lean towards Chris Paul, even though Westbrook had like higher highs. I think CP3 is just more consistent.
Yeah, I think for me, at first when I was younger, I used to think CP shitting on Russell Westbrook. But now that I'm older and seeing like Westbrook's impact on the game alone,
yeah, that's true.
I think you really gotta give it to him because at the end of the day, remember Westbrook took the throne from fucking D Rose in terms of that point guard. D Rose is literally like the blueprint, but Russell Westbrook carved out a lane for that type of player, bro. Like he literally edged like a new generation of point guards like that. Because now you got John Morant, you got all these run and gun like point guards that can jump out the fucking gym, and at the same time still be like a really great like distributor. Like there's not a lot of people like Chris Paul is literally the last pure point guard that we have in this league. Now you're either a scoring point guard, you're like a really jump out the fucking gym point guard, or
you are the new point forward type.
Exactly.
I think there's still. I think Tyrese Halliburton. He's a pure point.
He's a scoring point guard.
Mm-hmm.
He's a scoring point guard because bro averages 20.
And Darius Garland as well.
Yeah, like he's averages 22. Just because like their assist numbers are very high doesn't mean that they're not a scoring point guard. It's Chris Paul. Like I don't think he ever averaged more than 20 points a game. Unless it was with Unless it was with New Orleans Hornets. I think maybe one year he scored over 20. Like he was just doing everything. But that was when he was a bit younger. He was like, you know what I mean? Just like he was doing everything. But Tyrese Halliburton, he's averaging like 22, 23, whatever. Like assisting at a crazy clip. But he's not necessarily like I wouldn't even call him not a pure point guard, but in the terms of what a point guard is, that's not it. He's just a great ball distributor who happens to be a great scorer too, you know? So I don't know. Like Chris Paul's really the last person in that realm. But hey, and then you got people that are like Steph Curry. Like Trae Young is literally Steph Curry. Like, like run without the ball, doesn't necessarily need the ball. But I think Trae Young is a better point guard than Steph Curry, though. That's the thing.
I wouldn't say. I get why you would say that because Trae is like his passing numbers are crazy, and I think he's been like leading the league like in total assists for like the past like 3 seasons or something like that. So I can see why you would say that.
Yeah, like, or would you disagree?
Nah, I just don't like that nigga hair. Okay,
bro, what?
He does just need to go ball. He does just need to say
you got it.
Be on some what's that nigga name on the Celtics?
Derek White.
Yeah.
You gotta commit to it, bro.
Yo, he said it was the guys on TNT that made him cut that shit, bro.
It was on his head.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah, they was on that. They was on that man's head, bro. That shit was.
And it was like Charles Barkley was saying, "Charles, you bald, bro. Like relax." It was everybody on that set was bald, bro. It's TNT.
No, literally TNT. Is all of them are bald. Every last one of them are bald. Oh man. I mean, look. When it comes to your Russell Westbrook argument, it feels very uncomfortable putting him at number 3. But once you explain it, I'm not as hesitant as I once was. I still don't put him at 3, but
I wouldn't put him at 3. But that he's still Westbrook is still that he's still that guy. He's still that nigga.
It's just his impact, what he's done for the game, and also like just who he is. Now, let me ask you a question, right? I know we ran over time, but sure. I like to get people's different perspective on ball. So starting off, we already talked about the point guard shit. If you had to rank top 5 centers of all time, who's number 1?
I would probably. I'll probably go Shaq just because his pure dominance. Just because of pure domination. Like he wasn't the most skilled or nothing, but like nobody had nothing for him. So I go Shaq as number 1.
Me personally, I'm putting Shaq at number 1 and 2 out of pure biasness. Not even that is correct.
Dream.
Yes. Yeah. Out of pure biasness is Dream because I just don't feel like people talk about Dream enough. His footwork was crazy.
Yeah, I feel like he's sort of like everybody knows he's up there, but he people don't talk about him.
Exactly.
So you put him at 2 as well, Jax?
No, I'd probably put Kareem at 2 and then Dream at 3.
What about you, Greg?
I'm putting Kareem at 3.
Okay.
Even though that is disrespectful, I don't care though.
And then 4 and 5.
Like it feels a very like generic type answer, but I feel like I'd have to add Wilt and Bill Russell as 4 and 5. Even though, like, truthfully, I didn't watch them play. I'm 25 years old. I didn't see them back then. But just based off their stats and the impact on the game, I feel like they'd be 4 and 5.
I'll put Bill Russell at 4.
This nigga hates Wilt, so he ain't putting him in.
I'm putting Wilt.
Nah. I'll put Wilt's impact on white women alone is gonna put him at 5. I'll put him at 5.
This guy, bro, is such.
5. I'll put him at 5. I'm not gonna act like the man wasn't great, but I'm definitely putting Bill Russell at 4 though.
I think what we got to stop doing is I'm gonna stop asking people the greatest and start asking the best. Because I'm really interested in that.
Okay, for sure.
Because when we do greatest, like a lot of people's impact and like when they were kind of like playing and like who they were playing with and what they won is heavily weighed on that greatest. So if we're talking about best to ever play at that, I'm putting Dream at 1.
Yeah.
I'm putting Dream at 1. I'm putting Shaq at 2. I'm putting Kareem. Actually, you know what? I'm putting Kareem at 2. You know why? Because Kareem literally won at every fucking level.
That's a code.
Every single year, bro was in college, he won a chip.
didn't went into the league.
He went in college.
He developed a hook shot only because they banned dunking in college because he was too good at dunking in college. And now it became so unstoppable. He was spamming it throughout the whole league. And that shit is crazy.
This shit is wild. And then you got Shaq at 3.
Dominance.
Now, this is when it gets dicey, right? Like, in terms of best, I would like to say Wilt at 4.
I want to play Jokic in this house so bad, yo. Okay.
I don't think we can do it just yet.
I know we can, but I want to so bad, but I feel like you got it.
We need a little bit, maybe like 2 more seasons before we throw him up there.
Yeah.
I could put him over Bill Russell if I really want to, but I understand.
Yeah, I wouldn't put. So it's interesting because I can't necessarily put Bill up there.
If we're talking about best, I don't think I can either.
Yeah.
I mean, he had like, as far as like defense, he was like had that on a lot. Like that was his thing.
Yeah, that's true.
I would because the way that I think about it is like if Ben Wallace played in the same league, right? Okay. If he was in the same situation as what's his face?
Bill Russell.
Can you honestly say he wouldn't have won as much?
From a defensive perspective, he would have won. I feel like he would have won. He wouldn't have been ringless. He definitely would have won rings for sure.
Yeah. So maybe I'll put Bill just for the sake of like argument. Maybe I'll put him at 5. But Kareem definitely got to be number 2 for me, man. He won at every fucking level, bro. Bro was just like that. But Dream at 1, man. Fuck what they talking about. Now for power forwards, right? I think it's a bit challenging. It's challenging. What's the one
power forwards has changed so much as a position, so it's
This
LeBron and KD are not power forwards. No, Giannis, I don't even. Is Giannis a power forward?
Yeah, he is. So I'm gonna just tell you right now. This is my top 3. I don't give a fuck. In no particular order, we can talk about it later, but in no particular order, Duncan, Dirk, KG.
I don't disagree with that. You said no order, right? You said no order?
No order. Okay, we can talk about it, but no order right now.
I think Duncan is solidly number 1. But the other 2, I'm going to go.
I'm giving that shit. It's Dirk for me. Dirk at 2, bro. And I love KG, but it's Dirk at 2 for me.
I think it might have to be Dirk at 2, but at 3, I'm gonna go Barkley at 3, bro. Because he was cold and he was 6'4". Like literally, that's why I would do that.
True.
He wasn't 6'4".
Yeah, he is. He said it. He said he was 6'4" in the book, like in real life. He said he was actually 6'4".
Hey, I know we don't like this nigga, but where do we put Karl Malone in this situation?
I don't put him on no list, bro. I don't like fuck Karl Malone, bro.
Bro said I don't put him on no list, but the sex offenders list.
Exactly, bro. Fuck Karl Malone.
Yeah, this fuck Karl Malone.
He's 5. He's 5. He got to be 5.
Karl is 5.
Yeah, he's 5. I'm okay to put Barkley at 4, but at the same time, where do you put Giannis? Yeah, where do you put Giannis?
I feel like Giannis could crack that top 5 for me.
Like powerful, it's just so like seeing Giannis play is so much more different than all the other people.
And we're not talking about greatest player. We're just saying best, right?
Just best, yes.
Yeah. I'm putting Giannis over Karl Malone.
I don't like Karl Malone, so I agree with that.
I'm putting Giannis in. Like the amount of shit that like if you just look at his accolades right now, and I know it's not like an accomplishment thing, but it's just like this nigga has like accomplished so much in this fucking league. It's insane. It's crazy. And he's still young. Like there's so much more for that man to accomplish.
Even 30. How old is he? I know he's not 30. How old is he?
He's not. He's like 28 or 29. Yeah. 29. Because he won that championship. He won that first championship like in when he was 27.
Yeah, so he.
Yeah, I definitely put Dirk at number 2 for sure.
But because he's a 3-level scorer, just off of that alone.
Yeah. But I think that's the 5. I you know what? I think I would put Giannis at number 5. And then you got the small forwards, right? Obviously, Bron at number 1. And this is where it gets good, right?
Who number 2?
Are you putting KD at number 2?
Yes.
Or are you putting Scotty?
KD.
I'm not. Scotty's not even. Scotty's not.
No. Fuck that. Are you putting KD at number 2 or
Yes.
Larry Bird?
KD. Larry
Bird number 3.
Larry Bird is definitely 3 though.
That was too easy for y'all, bro. What the
fuck?
And I be shitting on KD, but no.
Is it difficult for you?
If we talking about who's the best,
it is.
No, it's not. It's
because here's the thing. Relatively, right? KD was literally like a fucking unicorn when he came into the league and started scoring at that clip. But Larry Bird at that time, bro, you had niggas talking about Larry Bird like, yo, that's the great, bro. Just imagine, Larry Bird was the type of dude to tell you what he was gonna do and then do it to you.
That's why he's tough, bro. But
nigga went into the shooting contest and said, "Hey, who's coming in second?"
He did that 2 years in a row
and won both of them times.
Like, bro, that's what I'm saying. Like I think he's number 2, man, and then KD number 3, and then I think I'm gonna put Scotty at number 5.
Who's number 4?
Who's 4? Who?
I was gonna put Dr. J, but yeah, I was gonna put Dr. J. And
I'm trying to remember who.
I'm not gonna lie. Just
I'm blanking on small forwards right now.
Where do y'all put Kawhi in this whole thing?
Man, fuck that nigga.
You don't think he's top 10?
Hell no.
Small forward.
He's not top 10.
He's just never healthy.
Top 10. Top 10. Oh, yeah.
He's
sure.
top 10. He's top 10,
yeah,
bro.
Top 10, yeah, sure.
He could be even higher, honestly. I'm not gonna lie.
Stop it.
I just put up a list of small forward. I would take Kawhi.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now.
I'd take Kawhi over Paul Pierce. I'd take Kawhi over Paul George. I'd take him over Dominique. I'd take him over Scotty.
You take Kawhi over Scotty?
I would.
That's fair
though. I mean, but I understand his logic.
Wait, what is Melo? Would you call him a small forward?
Melo's I thought Melo was a power forward, but I mean, we could put him as small.
He was a small forward until he came to the Thunder.
Okay. Melo is top 10, but he's not touching the top 5 for me. And that's my favorite player. That's my favorite player of all time.
I don't put in terms of best. We're talking about the best. I still have Melo above him. Now, granted, no, actually, you know what?
Yeah, Melo above him.
Kawhi. I was gonna say I have Melo, but I don't want to fall into that trope of like thinking the best is just offensive. Because I'm not gonna lie, Kawhi is a very capable offensive player. Like he is literally number 1, a scoring option. You feel me? And defense. But Melo has literally one of the deepest offensive bags we've ever seen on planet Earth. You feel me?
I feel like a lot of time people get too like trapped into that bag talk now.
Yeah, I know.
That's why I don't like saying that like, oh, he got this bag, but like Melo does have a crazy bag, but I think Kawhi just might be just a little bit better just based off because he's still that number 1 option, but his defense is freaking insane.
Yeah, I hate that shit, bro. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm putting. So if you got to do top 10, right? So those round out the top 5. You got Bron. I got Larry Bird. I think y'all got KD, and then I got KD, and then I got Scotty somewhere there. I got. I guess
too.
Yeah, Dr. J. You got Kawhi, right? I'm putting Paul Pierce top 10.
Thank you.
I think Paul Pierce is top 10.
Paul Pierce is definitely top 10.
Yeah, I think he's top 10. Now, quick question.
What's up?
And then Melo.
Yeah.
Do you think Paul George? Because then we start to get real dicey. Because if you put Paul George, you got to put Tracy McGrady.
Ain't T-Mac a shooting guard though?
Is he, bro? That nigga was tall as shit, bro. So
he did. Like positions are weird now. Because Paul George, he was a shooting guard when he first started. So all this stuff is.
And that's because Danny Granger was in that bitch.
Danny Granger, bro. one of the biggest what if stories, bro. After Brandon Roy and Derrick Rose, bro.
Who else is a small forward that I'm tripping about?
I mean, there's Dominique Wilkins.
I guess.
Yeah, all right.
Like, okay,
I guess, bro. Yo, and then you got James Worthy.
Okay, I think he can still be top 10. James Worthy could be top 10.
And then they got Elgin Baylor. I heard this nigga did some monstrous shit back then. But
yeah, I don't really know because he's old, but
yeah,
I don't doubt it though. He was probably that nigga.
Bro said since he's old, you feel me? Like bro, like
nigga said it's above me.
He played his first year was in 1958. I'm sorry, I ain't seen all his. I don't know what he be doing all the time. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and then you got Melo, Bernard King. Oh, they even have Paul George top 20 right now.
I'm
not mad at that.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that.
Yeah. And then shooting guards, right? This is my favorite because obviously it's MJ and Kobe, right? Then you got D Wade.
Then you have Harden.
Oh, you know what?
Where does Allen Iverson fit in all this? AI?
He's shooting guard. He's a shooting guard.
And he will definitely still be in. Yeah.
He's not top 5 to y'all?
He is top 5. He might be 5th.
Yeah, okay.
He might be 5th.
Ooh, you know what? I actually have AI above Harden.
I'm not mad. I'm not upset with that. But I mean,
I don't know.
They both been to the finals, so I'm not tripping.
No, I have Iverson above Harden. Yeah. So then you got So top 5 is those people, and then you got Harden, and then you got Reggie Miller, Ray Allen, Vince Carter, Tracy McGrady. Like, bro,
I think Ray Allen is so. I was talking about this with Greg like a couple of weeks ago. I was watching Ray Allen highlights one day. His early career, he was just dunking on everybody.
He was crazy. He was crazy,
and everybody only talked about him shooting, bro. No, he was insane.
I remember when he was on the Sonics too. That nigga was hitting from half court, bro. Like, bro was like literally that. Like, he made the Sonics literally score like 140 something. Like
cool.
In multiple games. No, I'm putting him top 10. Simple.
That's cool. That's cool and all, but where y'all putting Klay Thompson at?
He ain't even top 10 to me.
Wow. Damn.
I can literally name 10 shooting guards better than him.
That's
right
crazy.
Now.
I think you might have to.
I've already
gonna have to do it. I mean, we already did 5.
Yeah, we already did 5.
And we did 6. We did 6 already because we already did Ray Allen.
I
need evidence. All
right. So who did we say? We just said Ray Allen.
We already just said Ray Allen.
Tracy McGrady.
Okay.
Vince Carter.
We're doing him shooting guard, T-Mac?
Yeah. Okay. Vince Carter. Reggie Miller. Stop it. Are you serious? When Klay Thompson is able to lead a team on his own, we'll put him here. But until further notice, fuck that. You telling me
who's the 10th though? Real quick. Who's the 10th?
You might Manu.
Fuck out of here. Hell no. I can't.
You didn't put Manu above Klay? You're bugging. You're actually bugging. No. You're actually bugging.
No.
You're actually bugging. You're not putting Manu above.
Why? Because he just invented the Euro step or something, bro? Like, come on, bro. What team did he lead, bro?
Are you serious right now?
What team did he lead, bro?
Bro, this dude is arguably the greatest bench player of all time. The greatest 6-man of all time.
And Klay Thompson's like
the second greatest shooter of all time.
Yeah,
what are we talking about?
He's the second greatest shooter of all time. I agree. But if we're talking about literally one of the best shooting guards of all time.
And we're talking at their peaks too. We're talking at their peaks.
I'm putting Manu.
I think
Klay, at their peak is Klay.
Because 60 on 5 dribbles.
And this nigga had great defense back in the day. Let's not forget about that. Let's not have recency bias. This nigga was clamping on defense back in the day.
Y'all do know who Manu is, right?
I know I have no choice but to know. I have no choice. My granny is Spurs fan. We don't have to go back and forth with it, but like, you bugging. Klay Thompson over Manu Ginobili. I'm sorry.
He won a gold medal for his country.
That's great. That's phenomenal, brother.
No. Fuck that.
That's phenomenal, brother.
He literally won a gold medal. You know he beat that 2004 team, right?
That's cool. You thought that moved the needle? No. Oh, there's no way, bro.
Yeah.
boy, ain't no way, boy. Hell no.
What?
I'm sorry. Nah, I'm sorry. I can't do it.
What's wrong with you, bro?
Because you just said, my main thing was you just said it too quick for me. Like, you was like, nah, he definitely not in my top 10. I was like, nigga, what? You said it too fast.
Like, I feel like there was like other, you could have had like older, there was so many other old players you could have chosen besides Manu. Like, if you had somebody from like the 80s or like the 90s, I would be like, oh, okay.
Y'all are disrespectful. I'm going to tell you that right now.
How we disrespect? I feel like you disrespect the Klay Thompson.
Oh, Jerry West.
Fuck out of here.
Was he not?
I thought he was he's not a point. Oh, Jerry West a shooting guard?
Yeah, he a shooting guard, man.
Fuck that nigga.
We didn't even know he was a shooting guard.
He was a combo. He was a combo guard.
I hate combo guards, but I get it. I hate combo guards for real.
Yeah, and then you got Clyde Drexler. Come on, bro.
Had you started off with Clyde, I would have not.
If you just said
I would have been. I was like, I would still be hesitant, but at the end of the day, I'd be like, that's a better comp than you saying Bobby.
I was gonna say Clyde, and then like I was just like, nah, let's get him.
He said, "Let's get him." That's crazy.
Because I thought Manu was literally gonna be like a surefire. So like when you gave me hella, I thought that was so weird. Like you thought
you was cooking. You thought you was cooking.
I thought that was weird, but nah, man. Like, come on, man. Like, I understand. I love Klay, but at this,
not the way you disrespected this nigga in real time.
I feel like he got influenced by like when he went to that bar, it just scarred him. So now he
don't fuck with that. When he went to that bar, he was like, "These niggas."
When that woman pointed at him, he was like, "Fuck Klay Thompson." As soon as she pointed, he was like, I can never support.
I could never head ass. Nah, I actually want to go to a Warriors. You know they sell these tickets, bro. You can't get a ticket for less than $200 at the Warriors.
Yeah, game. I heard about that. It's crazy.
It's crazy, but nah, bro. Like I think what's his face? Klay Thompson maybe number 13.
I mean, look, I guess tomato, but he's somewhere in my top 10. I don't know where he can literally be number 10.
Who's he pushing out?
Manu, nigga.
All right, no, fuck Manu then. Clyde.
Probably pushing out Clyde, bro. I don't care, bro.
You're not pushing out Clyde, bro.
I'll dribble with one hand.
I might. Hey, if I'm being honest, I might fuck around. I might.
You got Joe Dumars.
Fuck Joe Dumars.
He wasn't.
Fuck Joe. And if we're being honest, I don't care if it's disrespectful. I might push out Vince. No cap. Vince might just go to 11. I thought you had that nigga too high to begin with.
Are you saying Vince?
Yes, nigga. I said what I said.
Better.
From a shooting guard perspective, not high.
Are you really saying?
Yes, nigga. Yes, I am. Yes, I am, nigga. Yes.
Vince Carter, the greatest dunker of all time.
Oh, what that got to do with shooting, my nigga? It's in the name, shooting guard.
Like calling somebody the greatest dunker, they don't have the same ring as greatest shooter. Like
even you say the second greatest shooter of all time versus the greatest dunker of all time.
All right, how about this?
Fuck that. Like Nate Robinson, he won the dunk championship. Yeah. Like nobody care about that.
All right, fuck that. Curry is the greatest shooter of all time, but he plays point guard. Yes. Point guard.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So it's not in the name. It's not shooting. So why is he the best point guard ever?
Because it was because he was comparing it to. I'm not comparing Klay to like LeBron or something. I'm comparing him to Vince Carter. You said who would I push off the list? I'll push off Vince Carter and put him at number 11 because I thought you had him too high to begin with.
Wow.
Seventh was a little high to begin with.
He's not my 7th. I'm putting Tracy McGrady
And then his cousin Vince.
Oh no, Ray Allen. Ray Allen is number 6.
Ray Allen was 6.
Number 7.
And then you have Vince Carter at 8. Okay.
No, Manu's at 8.
This nigga won't give it up.
And then Clyde is at 9. Clyde is at 9. Clyde is at 9. And then Vince at 10.
This nigga will not give it up. This nigga want to keep this nigga on there so bad.
When you see Manu Euro stuff, he's just like, this nigga's the GOAT.
Oh. Hey, hey, no. I cape for European players. I can't speak for this nigga on the other side of me.
All right, bro.
But I'm caping for the European players.
Y'all racist.
That being said,
he's not even European. He's South American.
Man, fuck that. Yeah, he's from Argentina.
Nah, you could tell what Jackson's on, bro. I remember earlier in the show, bro was just like, I don't claim this place. Nigga, what place do you claim, bro? You know we're in America, right? You don't claim us?
No. Claim the Virgin Islands. I'm a nigga with culture, unlike Greg over here.
Hey, relax.
I knew what Carnival was.
Why he say fuck me though? Why he say fuck me though? That's insane.
This nigga Jack said, all you know is smothered chicken, you fucking you fucking black man.
This nigga really getting disrespectful.
No, bro, why you want to smother everything, bro? That shit is fat. Like,
why you want to deep fry everything?
That's why all y'all got diabetes. Like, bro,
why you want to throw lemon pepper on everything? Why you want to throw parsley on everything, bro?
That's y'all anti-blackness coming out. Cause I ain't saying none of that.
No. That's
no. Bro, we projected.
Bro, look at the fucking chain you got, bro. Trust me, bro. I get it. I get what you coming for. Trust me. Nah, this nigga said I don't claim here. I don't claim here. This is not my shit, bro.
Come on.
You want to smother everything with gravy and shit.
Come on, bro. Let me, hey, bro. Let me project. Let me project in peace, bro.
You soul food hunter, like you.
Jesus Christ. Let's go ahead and wrap this shit up. And that wraps up another episode of the Play for Keys podcast. What is it, 6.5?
Something like that.
Bonus episode, whatever you want to call this. It's been real, Tunde. I would say if you want any last words, but I'm not gonna act like this wasn't the same episode. Them niggas knew what you did last time. So like I said before, make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you interact. Don't text me about how you feel about the podcast. Comment it down below on everything that we have. Tunde, make sure that you promote this hoe. Niggas from Oakland, all over. You know, you got motion. You feel me? I see what's going on over there. You the life of the party. Make sure to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend that we are the Play for Keys podcast, and we just keeping it up. Any last words? Nobody has any last words. I know y'all don't.
We already said our last words, so
Plus, you wasn't even gonna wait for us. You wasn't even gonna wait for us.
I wasn't.
Your last words. All right, cool. you unpolite ass nigga, bro.
And look, and like I said before, it's been real. And fuck Will Chamberlain.
And Karl Malone, bro. And
Karl Malone.
Karl Malone is number one, and then like Will Chamberlain's like right at number 2 of niggas I just do not fuck with.
Yeah.
Okay. But it's been real, man. And I'll catch y'all niggas next week. Or some of y'all niggas. I don't know what you doing, but all right.